What's up, everyone? So I'm not going to be playing any games tonight, but wanted to do some video edits on one of my latest solo wins. Not the one I got last night on live, but a couple of nights ago I got a pretty decent one with a good end game. And I'm just going to go through the process of me doing very, very low entry novice level editing on videos. So I'm using Davinci Resolve here, right here, and with that it's Davinci Resolve 17 is the version that I'm on. First thing, and this is crucial to any time you edit with Davinci Resolve, I really wish they would change this, but I mean, there's got to be some very difficult reasons that they have not making this a thing. But before you load any clip into your media pool, which is right here, you have to go into the file settings for the project, file project settings. You got to change your frame rate. The default is like 24. And if you don't change it before you load the video, you won't be able to get the full 60 frames that you need. Or, I mean, if you're shooting at 24, then I guess you're fine, but most people shoot at 30 or 60 nowadays. So make sure you hit that timeline frame rate and playback frame rate, make it 60 frames per second if you can, then hit save. And then what you're going to do is, finally, after that, you're going to... after that's all done, that's when you will get your clip, drag it into your media pool. And sorry, I'm dragging that from my other screen so y'all can't see it. But just drag that into your media pool and then let it load. So it might take a few seconds to load, and then once you have it in the media pool and drag it into your timeline, it might take a few more seconds after that. But we'll let that load a little bit. And yeah, how are y'all doing while this loads? Hope everyone had a great day. It's Friday, so the weekend is, for most of us, has begun. But we got our clip here. Because it's 60 frames per second, 1080p, it didn't ask us to do any changes to it. It just allowed it to go in. But like I said, once I get that, I'm gonna throw it in here and let it load a second. I'm sure if you have a faster and more high-end PC than myself, I'm sure this probably loads a little better. But Davinci Resolve is very GPU driven, so if you have a good graphics card, then yeah, this will be pretty quick. Myself, I have a fairly cheap setup, so yeah, it's a little lower end, and I apologize, but I'm gonna lower the volume on this just a little bit on my my desktop volume. So here, when I record, I'm recording in 3 different audio groups off OBS. It's to kind of separate out my volume. But with that, I get some overlapping volume, so I'm going to adjust this desktop audio again because it's still loud. But also with that, I have some overlapping audio. I haven't been able to find a good way to use voice meter banana on separating this stuff, so I'm probably just going to delete it soon because it's been giving me more issues than it has been benefits. So yeah, with that, I'm actually just going to delete these 2 tracks because I don't foresee myself needing them. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag the same clip into here in case we want to use a different aspect of the video and like zoom in on something or something later along the lines. We'll edit it on this top video 2 track. We're going to delete these other tracks that I don't want right now for audio. Shift this down a little bit because we'll probably might throw some subtitles up there later, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how much time I want to put into this video. One thing I do want to do is keep it around 10 minutes or less, just because very few people are going to watch the full thing. I might actually even try to keep it under 5 minutes and just kind of put the end game in it, because that's where all the intense action was in the end. But we'll see. I got to go through the footage here. But now it might be a little quieter. Alright, so it is a little quieter now. I'm still going to drop the OBS a little bit. Yeah, so I guess during this video here, we definitely did some challenges. And bear with me, I'm going to adjust the volume on OBS here. Okay, yeah, so we did a few challenges here, and yeah, it's skipping around a little bit. I think that the video is still loading because it is a long, it's like a 22-minute video, so it hasn't really loaded all the way yet. I didn't load it before going live just because I really wanted to show the project settings and show how important that is. And I think I put the emphasis on that here. So let's see. We're just going to go through and kind of sift through. Like I said, I think I actually want to keep this video short. Like I said, I don't have the charismatic or the charisma or anything yet on these live streams or the experience to retain an audience for over 10 minutes, or probably even close to that, to be honest. And the first, like we're already at over 5 minutes, and I've really just been hitting challenges at this point. Just because it's so late in the season, I haven't done any weekly or resistance challenges or anything like that. So I'm just doing challenges at this point. Bear with me, I'm going to skip through until we get into the action, and then my buddy Ryan actually joins up near the end of my match here, and so he's in the audio here a little bit, but that's fine, we'll deal with that. Ryan always provides valuable entertainment, you know what I mean? So we'll keep that in there. But I do want to kind of mark where we think we want to start, but then also kind of go back a few minutes just to make sure there's nothing good in there that we want to include. I might have to do a additional introduction on OBS, which I probably will, just to get everyone familiar with what's going on. Okay, so here we got our first sweaty fight. It's at around 13 minutes, so I'm gonna back off. Actually, we're gonna mark this kill first while we're here. Okay, yeah, that was a good Good headshot kill too. Look at this. Bam. In the face. Perfect shot. So to mark that, we're going to click on the video that we want to mark and just click M on our keyboard, and it's going to drop these little blue markers right here on that clip. So we'll go back to that later. But that's at 14 minutes and 15 seconds. So we'll go back 2 minutes just to be safe. And then we'll definitely cut that out later. So to keep the integrity of this other clip, I'm also going to cut it at the same time. So this is your trim tool. It just separates the audio and videos wherever you click it. So we're going to go back to our select tool and then click, control click, and then backspace to get rid of our stuff there. And then click, control click. We're going to drag this to the start now. And look at that, we already got a sub 10 or a 10-minute video of just endgame. So hopefully I can actually trim out and get that a little less, because like I said, I do want to kind of keep this short. But granted, like I said, we just added 2 minutes here at the beginning, so really we're at about at most 9 minutes. And then the end, who knows how long. We went past the victory royale here. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, we went all the way to the lobby. So there's probably a good minute there at the end. That is not really necessary for the video. But okay, let's... Another thing here is my audio waveforms are not showing up, so a trick to do to get those to show up is go to this little button here, the timeline view options. So this is selected, it's brighter than the other two options here. I'm going to click these other two options, and then I'm going to unclick them, and then even uncheck this one and then check it again. That sometimes helps with the audio waveform. In this scenario, it looks like it's not. It's still not coming up, but that's fine. So let's see how much. Let's see where this fight starts and go from there. Okay. So we're going to zoom in our timeline here a little bit. I really wish this waveform was coming up. It's sad that I can't get it to come up for you guys. There we go. See, like I said, you just gotta fumble around with this stuff a little bit. And this just kind of helps identify where like the key points in audio are. Oh my god, let's just look how fast or how much fast this timeline shows up now. It's like way more responsive. My computer finally kicked in. Alright, let's see what we got here. Yeah, I mean, it definitely took me some time. Alright, let's see. I can't quite remember what we were actually talking about here. That's huge though, getting that striker bump like that.
Dude, I got a llama, and I have frickin' no guns. Dude.
So I tried to box him there. I tried to box him with a cone, but my cone didn't slide through.
Dude,
Alright, so we're actually going to cut the video here this is going to be our start point. And I could mark it or just cut it like that. Either way, it's going to give myself a visual on when and where I want to start the video. And that is almost 2 minutes in. So I'm going to keep this this video here because I'm going to do the introduction kind of over top of this while we're playing here. So let's see what we're talking about here. Just make sure. It took me a couple of nights, but okay. So we were talking about grinding the arena, just like to get the wrap. I played arena before they even announced it as a thing. Okay. So Ryan was on arena mode,
say, dude, I've been
trying to get that wrap.
Like almost all night tonight, and I'm still not in it.
Yeah, it's not easy to get high level points in arena in a quick. I mean, it definitely took me some time. Quick when you haven't played it at all during the season. So we pick up the launch pad here. All right, and then here's when the fights start. So we're gonna go into here. I mean, there's not really much action.
And I have freaking no guns, dude. I have all the damn guns in the world, but 0 guns.
Shit. I just killed that guy. Completely obliterated. That was a good. That was a good kill there. So I'm actually going to go in and bleep out me saying "holy shit," just because if it doesn't add content to the video, I'm just going to remove it. And in this case, I don't think it does. So here we have, you can kind of hear it. This tool here, the scroll wheel here, lets you scroll frame by frame. Jog wheel, I guess they call it. It gives you a lot more granularity in terms of scrolling. Alright, so we'll say that there is it. And then what we're going to do is grab this. It's probably hard to see on your screen, but we're going to grab this thin white line here. You'll see it when you get the 2 arrows up and down like that. And we're just going to drop that -100 decibels. And that pretty much just mutes the entire clip there. So, alright, and that's easy there. And then maybe we could, we'll go into our thumbnail folder here, which you can't see, and use a PNG to censor my mouth when I say it. Just something silly, you know what I mean? And so we'll add another video track, even though it's a PNG. So I drag this in, and then I'm gonna add this here. And holy smokes, it really makes it long there. I'm just gonna make it the same length as my bleep out here. Obviously this is a little too big, so we're gonna shrink this down, and then we are going to cover my mouth with this. So we're going to position the x-axis and the y-axis, and we're going to censor that out. We'll do 0.06. Yeah, I think that's fine. That's appropriate. Now, okay. So there we completely censored ourselves, both visually and with audio. Alright, too easy. Now I kind of want to do like a a very low level like montage style clip here. So we're going to go back to our full screen. So I'm going to try to do some acceleration on this, and once again, if you're watching this video and you edit videos on Davinci Resolve regularly and semi-professionally, I apologize for everything you're about to see, because I'm not good at this. But let me know in the comments, or send me a message with some tips that you may have to help me with this, because I am by no means an expert in doing this. So here we marked and like the actual headshot here. Typically in a montage you would obviously have some sort of like song, and you're going to try to sync this up with a beat. But this being just a regular video, I'm not going to be putting music in the background, just because I don't think it really adds content to the video. So let's see, what do we want to do? First, I'm gonna kind of segment this video, or this, off from the rest of the video. So here was me trying to box him like a fish. Didn't work out for me, obviously. Anyway, so we're just gonna start there, and then we'll end it right here. Then we're gonna zoom out on our timeline just so we can grab, oh my gosh, might have to zoom in a little bit. We're gonna grab all the other stuff here and just shift it to the right a little bit, just to get it out of the way. I think that's all, yeah. So this is why it's kind of important to do everything chronologically on your timeline. So we're going to give ourselves some space on each end here to work with this clip. Now we're going to zoom into the clip a little bit. Alright, we got all of it there. What is this portion? Ah, so this actually isn't part of it. It's just the small portion there. This is the start of our video, that's right. Okay, now we can definitely zoom into this. And just kind of expand it as much as you can here, because we are going to be working with it extensively. So this is our original point here. We're going to actually probably split the video here. This is where I actually kind of wish that I would separate my video source in OBS, but I don't have that set up right now, because if I were to use this in an actual montage, I would want to remove my face cam, you know what I mean? But we're not there yet, so we got to work with what we can. Alright, so how do we want to do this? Let's think. We want to, I think we want to speed up a little bit here and then slow down right there. Just kind of like the Victory Royale gives you. At the end we want to slow down. But right here sounds about right, or looks about right. Right, after that zoom out, once it starts zooming out, I think is when we'll do the split there. Okay. All right, now we're gonna separate these out again. Same over here. We're gonna separate this a little bit and this a little bit, just to give ourselves some space to work with. We'll put them all together in the end. But this part here, we want to speed up. So, and what are we going to use any of this top video here? No, I think not. So I'm just going to delete these here for this portion anyway. Actually, if anything, we'll have it at the end just to show our reaction. So I don't think we need that one, but alright, so now we will right click the video. We're gonna change clip speed or do retime controls, that's right. So Control R is our shortcut. So we're gonna click on our video, Control R. And there's this little drop down here. So right now it shows it's 100%. So we will, when it starts to turn to the enemy there, this one will really pick up the speed. So right here, we're going to split this again and do our Control R here as well. So this first part, we're going to increase the speed by like, we'll put it at 200. But this second one here, we're going to increase it like quite a bit to, let's say, 400. And then we're going to combine those two, and this is what we're going to look with. So it's a little fast. But when added with the other stuff together, it'll look nice, I promise. Alright, Control R this clip. So here's when we actually get the kill. So before the damage comes up right here, we're gonna split this again. That's gonna be the super slow part. And then it's going to speed up just a little bit on the other part, I think. Or we'll see how that looks. That's how I envision it happening. Or, yeah, envision. That's it, right? Words matter. So this part, we're going to change it to like 10%. No, that's not, or too much. We do 25%. Then this part here, let's see how that looks. So we just came off the fast clip. And then well, actually no, I don't like that. I'm going to change it to like 75, so it's going to slow down a little bit. But after doing 400, it's going to make it seem like it slows down a lot. And then this part is where we're going to slow it down quite a bit. And then here it's just going to go back to regular speed. Yeah, I think that's appropriate. Alright, so now we kind of gotta put I don't think we need this. Now we gotta kind of just put this stuff together. So we're gonna drag and drop all that. drag and drop on that. And Davinci Resolve's good at just placing things together, so you can really do this pretty easily. I'm sure there's probably easier ways to do it, but that's how I have always done it there. And then the rest of this is just dragging all this. Alright, so let's look at this with no video effects or anything, just straight see what it looks like here. Okay, so we're gonna play a few seconds and then go into it. Like I said, no video effects right now. Okay. That is pretty cool. So you got the speed up here to the shot, and it slows down a little bit, and then it slows down a lot. I like that. I do. I really do. So that's not bad at all. We're gonna just get rid of these speed changes a little bit just to clean up our timeline. We know that they're changed. Actually, let's whoa. Let's redo that. We'll start adding a effect here. So I do have the free version of Davinci Resolve, so if you hover over one of these effects, it like brings up this annoying pop-up, so I'm going to try to avoid that. But okay, I thought we had more effects than that. Can't we? I thought we had more. I mean, I know I have all the. There. I'm just looking for a little camera shake that's already pre-built. I know that a lot of people build their own, but why deal with it if you can just use it yourself? So this should give us a cool little camera shake. Okay, so that's just one little clip right there. It was a clean kill, and yeah, we spent some time on it, but I wanted to stress that point of the video, so you got to spend some time on it, on highlighting your stuff. So overall, I like it. And like I said, when you start adding effects and stuff, it's really GPU intensive.
I one pumped him in the face.
Okay.
How many kills you got right now?
Just that one. But I completely destroyed him, bro. He took my wall and like boxed me up, and
he almost pieced me
I like
big time.
turned away like I was running, and then next thing you know I turned around and just freaking drilled him in the face, one pump, killed him immediately.
Look at all them clomberries.
Nice.
And I had more to get. And I still ended up almost dying at the end because I didn't have enough health. And look at all, I had multiple floppers, multiple clomberries. Actually, wait a second. Do I have 5 floppers? Since when do you get 5 floppers in the game? What? I didn't even know that. Well, you learn something watching your own videos sometimes.
So 7 guys.
That's what VOD reviews are for, right? Yeah, I'm gonna skip through this part because I mean, there's not a lot going on.
I'm trying to sneak up on you.
So we do got some action here.
Trying to sneak up.
So we'll split the video here, and then kind of where we last left off before that.
And I like turned away like I was running.
What do we say here? Anything good? Nope. Alright, so after we talk here, we're going to cut this, and we're going to get rid of this whole portion here. And we'll do a little transition between them. Make sure that we got the whole clip there. Yes, we do. Alright, let's see what that does to our length. Alright, down below 10 minutes. And yeah, we'll have this here to cut off as well. We're only gonna need like at most 30 second intro. So because we don't want to get too crazy into it. Grab everything with Control A to select all, and that should put us around 7 minutes. 8:15. Yeah, then we'll have a little bit, about a minute to trim off the end, I think. Alright, let's see where our clip starts here. See what our actions like here. I think I was just getting some good tags, if I recall correctly. Just because like free tags in the end game pay dividends. You might not always get the kill, but you will at least get give yourself a better chance of winning. Sorry about that. So I got some tags on multiple different people. Just anyone that exposed. Yes. Alright, there you go. We got the kill, and I think we actually end up pushing his loot because we were low on mats. I think we do get hit, yep. We got the loot, but we took some damage. Don't know if it was worth it or not. I mean, in the end, we got the dub, so. Oh, and yeah, that guy had no, like, I don't know, soft mats. He had hard mats, luckily. But yeah, I go back for the Clomberry. Can I get the other one? Yeah, that wasn't worth it.
With that fucking lightsaber. What was he thinking?
It was worth 2 HP to go get that. Alright, so I blocked that guy with a cone there. We definitely want that. This part, I don't think we need this. This doesn't add value. Go for this guy's loot. We're gonna cut this section out. Not a lot going on there. And then eventually we'll put transitions between all these. We'll have to go in and edit out Ryan's cursing at some point. Probably do that at the end. Go through the whole thing. But maybe I'll even put a note or like a side interjection here on getting tags at the end, just like I did on the live stream here. And kind of like review my gameplay as I'm playing. Alright, so this is when we get into the next fight. Let's look at it. Good cone block here. I could have edited down on him, but I wanted to just get another layer of height over top. Some free tags here. We both actually saw the opportunity to go for that guy. Then this is where I start getting just toxically pushed by the guy up top the entire rest of the match. It's insane. Like, which that was my own dumb fault for not blocking myself. I thought I had it. But yeah, there's people everywhere here. And I ended up killing a bunch of them. But I got my back blocked for the guy up top in this position. Problem is I have 800 mats, and that's it.
I mean, it's actually insane.
Mine aren't.
I just let that guy shoot a little bit. He's not gonna be able to get me from that angle. And I was trying to look through that hole in the metal. Yeah, this guy's got a freaking jetpack, man.
Second circle hasn't even started yet.
No way, bro. This guy's drilled me like 10 times. Same guy keeps just drilling me over and over and over again.
It's true. And this was live if you wanted to check it out on the channel. This was from May 16th. So one thing I didn't get there was the gold striker, which, I mean, yeah, it would have been nice to have, but not necessary. Really, I don't know if it was worth it. Would have been worth the risk going for. Now this, I tried to get like the mats and stuff at least, but the guy didn't have anything.
Lobby, but like everyone's just focusing me.
That may or may not have been true. The one guy up top was definitely focusing. I think I was the closest player to him. Trying to get damn toes. Yeah, I'll probably add some commentary here to this part, just because like the stuff I'm doing is strategic,
like circles, bro.
but it's just not like I'm not live commenting it during it the entire time. There's more that I can give here to make it better. Verbally, at least. So that guy hit me good. Luckily, I have so many floppers. Yeah, I ran out of blue heals pretty early in this fight. So that guy, remember, he does have a jetpack. And I knew that, I just didn't want him to be cranking. Here's where things get real shady. No mats. Luckily, I phased the floor there.
It's 1v1. I have no friggin' health.
I'm 2 storm hits away right there. Take some storm damage, but then this guy starts blocking me in.
Blocked me in the storm, man. Where'd he go?
I almost killed him right then and there with that shotgun shot.
Oh my god, dude, this guy was so annoying. GG's, dude.
GG's, dude.
What a match, bro. Dude, you have no idea how sweaty this end game was. I was on literally like 5
sweaty.
HP the last like 2 minutes, I feel like. God.
Let's see if I can do the same thing.
Oh, I'm backing up.
Funny part is, he actually did get the win in his match too.
Jeez.
So we joined up for duos after that, both with crowns. Okay, so we can cut out a little bit there at the end. Okay. Let's see, where do we want to cut out the voice? Probably after the GG's dude.
No way, bro. Oh my god, dude, this guy is so annoying. GG's, dude.
GG's, dude.
What a match, bro. Dude, you.
Alright, we'll end it there after what a match, bro. Let's bring in our jog wheel.
Bro.
Alright, so we'll stop it there before the next audio wave hits. Okay, and then at the end I like to fade out the video. And that's what that does there. That little triangle just fades it out to black. Okay, so that's the end. We're at 7.5 minutes. I'm gonna have to cut out some of the stuff in the middle, I think. Which is gonna be annoying to pick and choose what I hate this. This is my least favorite part of the editing process, is just taking out small chunks to make the video shorter. Just small like lag periods. Which, I mean, if I was any better, there would be none of that. But I'm no booga out here. So I want to have parts that I can commentate on, like I said. But I also want to have less time, so I do gotta kind of find a sweet spot there. But there's a lot of stuff in here that I could cut out, I think. So yeah, I never actually got to kill that guy right then and there. Alright, so we're gonna go through this again. Alright, we're gonna commentate about that guy from above shooting us.
No way, bro.
Alright, I think that's I think that's an okay spot to cut. See how long we can cut it. Alright, so here, actually I should probably include that in the video, but we'll cut out this part and then say how I edited that behind me, so I blocked the guy from above his shot. That's where I'll commentate that, hopefully.
Bro, this is, how are these matches like complete sweat?
Alright, we'll do that there.
Complete sweat fest all the time.
We're going to cut this part out that we're currently in.
Mine aren't.
Alright, this guy's about to start shooting at us. Let's start to speed this up just a little bit. So this is a decent chunk we're going to take out here, probably at least 30, 45 seconds.
Second circle hasn't even started yet.
No content for me. It's all Ryan there. Okay, so there we can kind of...
There's 16 guys left. Second circle hasn't even started yet.
Right, so we don't want to really include what's going on in his match as much as possible. So we're going to cut that part out and add this. And so I realized that throughout this video I've been control clicking a lot. One thing you can do is at the beginning, which I should have done this earlier, but because now I have multiple clips with the blade edit mode separated to trim. But when it was all one clip, I should have clicked on this with control, and then right click, link the clips. Because then every time I trim with the blade one of these, it'll trim all of them. It's just an easier way, but I mean, I don't mind control clicking, but just in case you're interested in doing that, that's one way you can do it. Alright, so now we get a couple tags here, and then we run in the open and we get hit, not beamed, but we get hit for 40. We protect ourselves decent there. Got some audio about the guy from high ground. So we'll do a cut here. So he got that kill right behind me, and I had no idea. I went for those mats, man. The guy had nothing. So we're not actually going to be able to trim too much out of this, I don't think. But we will trim a little bit. Few seconds, but we do get a kill here very shortly. We do a better job at protecting ourselves this time. And here we can talk about the fact that the guy had no mats again.
All the kills in this lobby, but like everyone's just focusing me.
Right, because that's not entirely true, I'm gonna cut it out. Alright, we're gonna cut it out before that. So right there and right there.
And I'm getting all the kills in this lobby, but like everyone's just focusing me.
My head's starting to hurt from my headset. So we branch out our 1x1 here. Get in zone in to give us some cover. Oh, I almost drilled him there. This is a top 3 situation now, and I end up getting both the kills, which often happens when I actually do matches.
Yeah. It's like moving sort.
So we'll put there just to show how we rotate with the sprint. Let's get an update on our time. Okay, so we're close to 5 minutes now. That's good. I don't think we'll be able to trim much more from here.
Still alive?
Yeah.
So here we kind of use his cover to go. We do get hit by him pretty good though.
Got no heals though.
And there's where we're running mats. So the rest of the match here is going to be in the video. It's going to be a little under 6 minutes then.
I'm max match.
Perfect
About to kill,
phase
that's
there.
1v1. I have no friggin' health.
If that guy would have pushed me more right there, I would have been dead. But instead he wanted to be toxic.
Oh, he freaking locked me into the storm, man.
I did. That was a perfect slide under that.
Where'd he go?
Oh, I really wish I would have just
I
pumped
beat
him right there.
bro. Oh my god, dude, this guy is
Alright, so it's going to be 5 minutes and 45 seconds total. So that's not bad.
What a match, bro.
Alright, so here is the example where we'll actually zoom into our face here.
Oh, got the kill and it's 1v1. I have no friggin' health.
At the end. I should have edited through my wall there before taking my last flopper.
He freaking locked me into the storm, man.
Look at that determined face. Focus.
I beat him, no way, bro. Oh my god, dude, this guy is so...
Alright, so there's kind of where that part is. We're gonna just mark that. And then, so what we want to do here is we are going to trim this part out because we don't care about it. And we'll probably go back and trim the other stuff later that we don't use. Actually, we're not going to trim this because we might use this to show the health kind of zoomed in later. But for here, what we want to do is we do want to trim it, but we want to make it so that this clip here is only showing my face and it's going to zoom in. And we're going to do like a gradual zoom. I think that's a good example. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to crop it. So with that, you just grab, actually I got to click on the video, and then I think I got to view it. Yeah. So I'm going to grab the crop here. What is going on? Oh, you have to be hovered over the video? That's right. Maybe. Why am I having trouble with this? There we go. I probably just couldn't see because it was a perfect match over top. So I'm going to zoom into this and position it just so I can get the pixels here. Make sure that I'm cropping it in the right way. So if you do this, this gets you like a fast crop, but if you drag from here, it gives you a much more control. Just like the jog wheel does on the timeline. So we're going to do the same thing here. Crop it just to the edge of our color source. Same thing here. The edge of our color source. And it does clip my logo there a little bit, but that's fine. I do this every time for my shorts as well. This is the method I use for my shorts. So now we have it all cropped. We're going to set it back to 1 on the zoom, and 0, and 0. So now it's just this, right? So we enable the track here, and it's just like that there. If I were to move it now, it would, you see it's free floating. But we're going to put this back, and then we're going to hit this little button here. It's to keyframe everything in the transform section here. So what this does is, actually, undo that. I want to do that here on my marker. So what this does is this is our start point for where we want things to start changing. So now we go to where we want it to be fully zoomed in. So we'll give it 2 seconds, 2 full seconds. So 3342 is where we want it to be all the way zoomed in. What we got to do here though is make sure that our original camera is covered all the way. So here we hold our frame here, and we change these values. Notice that the keyframe is not red because it's not locked in here right now. So this is where we're going to zoom in a little bit. We'll say like maybe 2.5. We got to change our positioning. 2.5 might be excessive here. I'm going to say, yeah, it probably is. Yeah, go down to 2, see how that looks. Alright, 2's not bad, but yeah. So what this does is it's 2 seconds between here and here, where the video is going to zoom in for as long as it takes to get to this level of zoom in that time. It's going to be a gradual zoom. So to verify that, we'll just go back with our jog wheel, and yes, it worked. So here we got the video. And there's a gradual zoom.
What a match, bro.
Alright, so here we're going to do another keyframe and go back to our original spot. So we keyframe here now, and then we go back to 1, zoom, 0x position, and 0y position. And that should take us right back to the original spot gradually. From our keyframe to, yeah, looks good. Looks good.
Jeez, dude.
What a match, bro.
Alright, that's a good clip at the end. Like I said, I want to go now and do a similar crop for my health. So, including this fight here. So I think the entire time that we lose the shield here, I think that's where we start the health. Alright, so right here as we're getting ready to fight this guy. So we are gonna trim here. I'm gonna click on this. I'm gonna disable the other one for a moment. Zoom in here just so we can get the area we want to trim nice and neat. Get it as neat as possible. Alright, now we're going to crop this section. We'll keep our tack sprint on there because we did use it a little bit. Actually, no, we're gonna get rid of our tack sprint. It's not gonna help the video at all. Okay, got our left crop. Got our right crop. We're not going to need anything more than 2 digits because we never hit 100 HP from here. I don't think. Well, actually we do with the flopper maybe for a moment. So we'll extend that out a little bit. Crop the top here. Trying to keep equal distance around the edge. Doesn't have to be perfect. If anything, this is me just being OCD. Okay. Alright, there we got our finished product. With this, I'm going to fade it in like 30 seconds. Or half a second is what I'm going to fade it to. So sometimes you have to zoom in just to get the exact length that you want. And once again, that's my OCD talking. So I'm going to put this all back to 1 for a moment, and the default values 0, 0, and then don't know what I just clicked there, but hopefully it doesn't mess it up. So right now it's overlapped exactly with that. We're going to make it a little bigger just so we can see it a little nicer. This one we'll try 2.5. And it's going to show the background here too, which you'll see. But it's not going to be too bad. Right, actually, if we do that, that's kind of cool. We can still include the tactical sprint, but it won't be as big as the health bar, which I think makes it a pretty cool style. Okay, yeah, I like that. So it's gonna fade in here. Okay, we're gonna keep that. Keep those values. Yeah, look at that. 13 HP. Oh my god. 40 HP in the end there. Okay. Yeah, that's easy enough. And then I think the rest of these we will just delete. With backspace, if you hit delete here, it'll actually shift the entire timeline left. So you hit backspace, and then that's why I use backspace and not delete, just so everyone knows. All right, and then here, since we're not using this, clean up the timeline a little bit, I'm just going to drag this down to video 3 or video 2 and then delete this track. It just cleans up the timeline a little bit. Okay, let's see. Let's see. See if we have any other clip-worthy kills. Where'd that third kill come from? Right here. I don't think we really do.
10 times.
It's really we sprayed with the SMG the rest of the match here.
Same guy keeps just drilling me over and over and over again.
So I mean, it's hard. It's so hard to clip SMGs. And then we do gotta go and do the transitions yet, which I haven't showed y'all yet. I want to get that done. That was good there because he could barely see me. Got a good angle on him.
It's like moving circles, bro.
The next kill here might actually be decent enough to clip, but just because I did the phase like that. But we'll see. Here it is.
I got the kill and it's 1v1. I have no friggin' health.
And then see if this. The problem with this next clip is like the game already slows it down for you when you get the victory royale.
Where'd he go? I beat him. No way, bro. Oh my god, dude.
The aim tracking was good though on that.
GG's, dude.
I might just slow it down a little bit on the aim tracking.
Where'd he go?
And I considered stop moving down. Doing like a slow-mo of me sliding underneath this because I think it looks pretty epic. So I'm like sprinting. He tries to block me. Slide, run underneath. Yeah, I actually like that. I think I am gonna clip that. It's not your typical clip, but I think it looks pretty cool. So I do. Oh, I zoomed in here. Okay. So actually, we're going to clip after this sound here. And right there. All right. Alright, so we do have to change the speed on both of these if we're going to change it. And then we're going to make sure that we grab the entire video here so we don't miss anything when we drag it or drag over top of it. I'm going to give ourselves ample space here. I'm going to double click on these and maybe even link them together. And put our Control R on there. Control R. Okay. So we're gonna change speed. Let's try like, no. We want it slower, not faster. Let's try 50%. Just see how that looks.
Locked me in the storm, man.
That looks pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. But let's see if 25 looks even cooler.
Locked me in the storm, man.
I like it. I like it. I think it's pretty cool. I'm a nerd though. What can I say? Alright, we're gonna get rid of those, make it clean. Oops, we gotta drag one more over here. Boom. Got it. And then let's see if we want to do our tracking. Let's see how close this shot actually was. I might have actually missed it if I had fired. Yeah, I think I would have missed. Missed two. I missed two shots out of that. So here's where we're going to split the clips. And I'm going to slow it down a little bit. Give ourselves some space once again. Link these clips. Do our Control R. This one I think we can do 50% is fine. Drag all these over. See how that looks.
Where'd he go? I beat him. No way, bro. Oh.
Okay. I mean, it's not like a real montage type clip, but like I said, the later half of the match there, I was using the combat SMG most of the time, which is a lot harder to clip than a freaking shotgun, in my opinion.
Oh my god.
But okay, I think that's good. So this video is not going to be ready tonight because I still got to do the live commentary parts. And I got to go through scrub the audio for any audio I want to mute out and add the intro. So I do appreciate y'all for swinging by. I hope this was informative for anyone who is new to Davinci Resolve or editing montages for Fortnite. But overall, I hope that this is a good quality video in the end. I mean, I like it, but we got to see what you guys think. So hopefully you guys can let me know what you think once it gets posted. You'll get to see most of the whole process. I'm not going to do another live stream of me adding the intro and the commentary parts, just because all I'm going to do is add a new video layer and an audio layer and add those, throw those over top of my current positions here. What I will do is show the transitions, right? So let's see our first transition where we kind of cut from one scene to another.
Killed him immediately.
I think it's right here. Yeah. So right here, we're just gonna move our cursor aside. Right here at this split, we're gonna do video transitions on the left here. There's a lot of pre-built ones, and if you hover over them, it can kind of show you what each thing is. Okay, that one I kind of like. So I'm gonna just drag that now over the center of that clip, of where those two clips meet. And then you can change the time it takes to transition with this scroll wheel. So actually I'm gonna make it a little bit longer.
Freaking drilled him in the face, one pump, Killed him immediately.
Just increase the time a little bit. And my computer can't handle it. Sometimes that happens. But if you do the jog wheel, it handles it a lot better.
I'm just trying to sneak up.
Okay. That's fair. So that's one transition. Got to do this for each and every cut.
Going for this guy's loot.
Alright, so here's another one. So we got to transition again here. And we're going to do a different... That's too trippy. That one's okay. We'll just increase this one a little bit. See if I can get an actual visual on it.
So I just got drilled. Going for this guy's loot.
Yeah, it did not show it. Let's try to jog wheel it. Okay. Alright, let's do the next transition. There's quite a few here at this part, I think. This one's a little harder to see because it's kind of hard to even notice. That one's pretty cool. This one I'm going to increase to 30, or half a second that is. Okay. I like that one. See what this one's like. Yep, there's definitely a transition there needed. We'll just do the classic cross this off. Just increase it by a 10th or a 1/6 of a second, maybe. Yeah. Okay. See what this one's like. Okay, that's a pretty big transition there. We're gonna do the crash soon. Third of a second. Oh gosh, fit it to screen, please. Okay. Another transition needed there, obviously. Pretty much any time anytime there's any sort of cut, it's nice to have a transition. Now it's trippy. That one's kind of cool. We're gonna not adjust it though, at all. Right, the rest of here, I don't think there's any need for transitions. It's all just straight. Okay, so there's the transitions. My voice is getting a little scratchy and it's super late. It's like past midnight already. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. Hope you all have a good night, the rest of your night, and hope you guys have a good weekend this weekend, right? So everyone stay safe out there. Stay strong. And drive on. But this is what our video kind of looks like right now. Doesn't look like much, but in the end, hopefully it comes out to be pretty good. And it's just a small taste of what goes into each and every one of my videos. It's like I'll go through the same process for a 10-second video, same as a 20-minute video. From 20 minutes to 10 seconds, it doesn't matter. I'm going through this process and making sure that I get the best quality that I can out there to you guys, to the best of my ability, which, like I said, I admit is low, but I'm trying to improve in both the editing and the gameplay, so bear with me. This is just a hobby for me, so I'm definitely not a professional on this, and don't have the fully dedicated time to do all this all the time. So I appreciate y'all for standing by, and I will see you next time. Hope y'all have a good night. See ya.
Possible.